Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and today I'm doing something new on my channel. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills just came back on. It premiered last night and I wanted to do a recap video of the episode. It was the episode Grace Time is Over. So we're on season 14, episode 1. I thought I would do a get ready with me talking about last night's episode, or when this posts, probably Wednesday night episode. I'll probably be able, or it was Tuesday night episode, and I should have this up by Thursday. So with that being said, let's get started. With my House Labs foundation today, I haven't worn this one in a while, so I thought we would pull it out, and I'm gonna shake it up because it has been a few weeks since I've worn it. But yeah, so I'm so excited that the Real Housewives are back, and honestly, I don't get to watch a lot of TV because my son takes up the TV a lot. So I usually watch YouTube on my computer or pretty much just YouTube. I haven't watched any of the Real Housewives in a bit. So I'm excited that Beverly Hills is back on, and I would never miss an episode. I just love that franchise. I do really love Jersey too. I did not watch this season. I may go back and watch it, but I won't recap it on here unless that's something you guys would be interested in me doing. But this is just gonna be like a once a week episode, trying it out to see how it goes. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we have two newcomers this season. Well, really one that's holding a diamond, and that is Boz. And did she make a grand entrance or what? But we will talk about that later on. And then we had somebody else that I think is just a friend of Sutton's. I can't remember her name. I want to say it's Jen, but I'm thinking of Jen from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So I'm sorry I didn't write that down. I just wasn't, you know, that impressed with her, I guess, to remember her name. I just know that she's Sutton's friend, and she came out, Sutton! And apparently, according to Sutton, that's how she always greets her friends. So she seems like she could be the life of the party for sure. Let's talk about PK and Dorit getting a divorce, because that's kind of how we started off the episode, of Dorit meeting Erica at the furniture place, and she reveals to Erica that her and PK separated. So I shouldn't say a divorce, but more than likely they're gonna end up getting a divorce. Not that I know them personally or anything like that, but you can just see throughout that episode when they're talking about each other's relationship, they're like on two different planets, and I think PK's really kind of over Dorit, in my opinion. So anyway, she reveals to Erica, and you know, she didn't even really look sad about it when she was telling Erica that they were separating. I thought that was a little weird. She kind of had like a smirk on her face. Is this too bright? Yeah, it's too bright, but it's so dark in here. Yeah, she kind of had like a smirk on her face about the whole thing, and I thought that was kind of weird. And Erica kind of looked like she wanted to laugh, but not really. And I'm not saying she wanted to laugh, it just looked like she wanted to laugh. But you know, anytime that Dorit had a conversation about her separation from PK, she would always bring up, well, he's an alcoholic, well, he's an alcoholic, well, he's an alcoholic. Like, why would you tell people that for? You know, like, I just feel like we're gonna go into the Patrick Ta bronzer today. There's the cream bronzer and the powder one. My powder one kind of hit hard pan, but we're gonna use it anyway. So I just think that's kind of weird to tell people that your husband's an alcoholic, especially to strangers like that you don't know. I don't know. And it's not her place, I don't think, to tell people that PK is an alcoholic. And, you know, so yeah, I don't think it's her place to go around telling people, oh, well, he's an alcoholic. Because PK's never said to anybody or never came out as an alcoholic. You know, maybe he is, maybe he's not. I really, really don't know, and it's not my business. But he is on a sober journey now, and I think, you know, we should respect that, and she should respect that too, because he is sober now. And sometimes when, you know, you're with somebody that faces an addiction, and I'm speaking from experience, you know, like them becoming sober, it's eye-opening, and they see things that maybe they didn't see before, or they just ignored before. Maybe that was part of the reason why they were drinking before. Like, who knows? So yeah, I just don't think it's really her place to go around and telling everybody, well, he's an alcoholic. Because it makes her look like a victim in a way, and maybe she is a victim, not of abuse or anything, but you know, being married to an alcoholic is hard, because I can speak from experience. But yeah, not gonna get into that. But still, I never went around like telling people, well, my husband's an alcoholic. I just didn't do that, because it's embarrassing too. But anyway, I'm playing with this cream bronzer for, I think, the second time, so I'm not great with it, but I'm not liking the way this is blending either. But we're gonna go in and blend out this concealer. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. And I hope that the two of them do work it out, because I think they're a really cute couple and their kids are so adorable. But I honestly don't think they are going to work it out. I think they're going to end up going their separate ways. But we'll see. What do you think about Erica calling it out at BravoCon? I think it was not last BravoCon, but the one before, where Andy asked, who do you think is the next one to get a divorce? Do you think she saw signs of issues? I kind of saw signs of issues in previous episodes. It seemed like they fought a lot, and she, you know, gave him a lot of crap for what he was eating and his weight, and I don't really remember if she gave him crap about drinking, to be honest with you. But I mean, I know couples do that, but I don't know if I would have been like, oh yeah, they're gonna get a divorce. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm surprised about their separating. Yes and no. Especially because it seems like all people who are on Bravo end up in a divorce at some point or another, even if it's after the show or what. And Bravo, those Real Housewives, like, some of the people that even come on the shows, I'm just really surprised, because they have a lot of like baggage or hidden skeletons, and they get brought up on the show, and especially like money problems and things like that. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm looking at my notes here too. Some of it I'm just going off the top of my head, and some of it, you know, is that I had to write down. Okay, so this is what we have going on so far, and now I'm gonna go in with the powder part of the bronzer. I must say that I do miss Crystal. You probably guys don't even remember her anymore. But Crystal Minkoff, she was on for like 3 seasons. She was like one of my faves. She was so genuine, but I get it. She didn't really have a story. And she wasn't really a drama starter either, even though she would, like, she spoke her truth. So I do like her. I enjoyed her on the show for sure. I'm trying to blend in this cream bronzer, but it's not happening. It's not happening. By adding the... Oh, I meant to do my, Gabriel. I meant to do my powder first, but that's okay. We're still gonna powder the under eyes. All right, so we have that going on. But don't get me wrong. So I'm talking about Dorit, but I like Dorit. I've always liked Dorit. She's a little quirky and she has her moments, but I definitely like her. So not hating or anything like that. What do we think about Kathy Hilton being back on? I didn't know she was coming back on as a friend of. I thought she was done with the Real Housewives. Next, I'm using the Makeup by Mario setting powder, and this is in the shade 2 Neutral Light, and I'm just gonna put it under the eye. I'm not going to put it all over the face. But yeah, I was surprised that she was back. Pleasantly surprised, because I like Kathy Hilton. And speaking of Kathy Hilton, what was up with her pulling out her extensions, her clip-on extensions at the party? I mean, it's Kathy, so I'm definitely not surprised. Definitely not surprised that she did that, right? I mean, come on, it's Kathy. I think it's funny. But a lot of people think that she is like what we say in Italian, like stunad, stupid, or like airheaded, or a wackadoodle. I don't think she is at all. I think it's all an act. And she's actually a very smart woman. And yeah. What do you think about Kathy Hilton? Do you think her ditziness is an act? I mean, she's a rich woman. And she probably just doesn't give two shits and doesn't have to give two shits because she is so wealthy and people bow down to her. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, it was nice to see her back. I think she makes me laugh. She definitely does not give a F you know what. And she also did not understand the assignment for that party because she looked like she was wearing a nightgown. But it's Kathy. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this Patrick Ta blush. I should have used the foundation today, but oh well. Since we've been using a lot of Patrick Ta products. And this is She's That Girl. For some reason, I keep a lot of my makeup in the packaging. And I'm gonna go and do the opposite first and then go in with the blush. Okay, so as we know, Patrick Ta is super pigmented, and I'm just gonna blend it out, and then I'll go in with the blush. And I might just add some powder on top of it, I don't know. I feel like my freckles are really coming through today. Okay, sorry, I'm off topic. So yeah, she didn't understand the assignment. I think the one who wore the best outfit at the party was Erica. Hands down, but are we surprised? Erica always dresses to the T no matter what. Okay, let's talk about Boz. So let's just say I'm excited about her. She literally is a boss lady. I don't think, I'm just trying to tone it down a little bit. I don't think Kathy was trying to be like rude to Boz when she said, no, you're boss, you're boss. Like, no, she knows who Boz is, and she knows she's a boss bitch. Excuse my language. And she's like CEO of companies. And I'm not too familiar with who she actually is, and I need to do my research, and I'm looking forward to hopefully next episode where they actually introduce her. Really surprised her and Dorit hit it off so quickly, and I'm really curious to see if that relationship grows, if it lasts, or what. I really admire Boz because she said, you know, that she was going through a divorce herself, and before her husband passed, and they reconciled when he was going through cancer. That just says a lot about who she is, for sure. About Kyle and her, and everyone giving her, not giving her, because they're not really talking about it, but they want to talk about it, right? I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury pencil, color Chameleon, Amber Haze. It is a eyeshadow stick. I thought this would look good. I didn't prime my eyes or anything like that, but it's a really pretty color. But let's talk about Kyle. I'm really happy for Kyle that she was able to open up to her girls about her sexuality and saying that she's kind of unsure about, you know, where she is with that. I'm gonna blend it out. And her daughters were just really supportive of her. I think that's so good. I'm just really happy for her. And it's not really any of our business what Kyle's preferences are at all. And I think people should leave her alone about it. And maybe Kyle still doesn't even know herself. Maybe she's still confused and trying to figure out. I definitely think I'm not saying her and Morgan have anything going on or ever did have anything going on, but I think there was definitely some chemistry between them last season for sure, and some flirtiness. And there's nothing, well, besides the fact that Kyle is married. I don't think there's really anything wrong with it. So yeah, good for her. Good for her. Whatever she decides. And but that's just how I feel about her when it comes to the sexuality thing. Now, when it comes to her and Dorit's fighting and their fights, I think they're both kind of in the wrong. Mostly, I think that Kyle's in the wrong, more so than Dorit, because she really did downplay their relationship or their friendship on so many different levels, and just, that's not cool. You know, I always thought they were really close, like the way that Teddy and Kyle are close. So I'm surprised that, you know, she played down their friendship on social media. Not social media, but in the press. So, you know, that I could see where, you know, Dorit would be hurt by that too. And I also don't think for Kyle to pull Dorit aside at the party was the right time and place to do it. But Dorit is not having it, that's for sure. She doesn't want to hear it, and I don't really blame her. I'm not team Kyle or team Dorit, because Dorit has her own flaws for sure. But yeah. So I'm really excited to see where the rest of that fight goes. They already premiered the first 7 minutes of the next episode. I'm gonna diffuse some of this blush. So I'm excited to see where their fight goes. Okay. Really excited about this season, and I can't wait for the next episode, and I think it's gonna be great. I'm glad to see everybody back. I'm glad to see Boz, who's, you know, like I said, the new girl. I think she's gonna fit in great, and you could tell she's already probably gonna be back for the next season because she just has that presence about her. Yeah. So, gonna finish up this look, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I did not add any mascara because, you know, not wearing mascara is apparently in right now. And I added this lip liner. This is the Anywhere Caffeine. And I just kind of put it all over my lips and then threw on a lip gloss. Yeah, this was just supposed to be a chatty a chatty makeup video while I talked about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The first episode that came out, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, just testing it out to see how it does. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing this every week because I really enjoy the show and I have no one to talk about it with. So yeah, leave me all the comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the episode. What do you think about Dorit? What do you think about Kyle? What do you think about Boz? Really excited to hear your thoughts. So until I see you on the next one, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.